Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sean X 10 Battle video for you guys today. And today I'm bringing you my WWE the Year of 2012 awards. The year of 2012 for the WWE has been a bumpy road. They started off the year not so great. They brought it back up because it was WrestleMania time. They still kept it at a good level for Extreme Rules, but then at Over the Limit they just went downward till about maybe SummerSlam. The Triple H vs. Brock Lesnar match was a really good match, but they still went downwards, and then they brought it up near Night of Champions time, and then just kept it at that level. But I mean, it's been up and down for the WWE. They had some great moments, and they had some great pay-per-views at some times, but at the same time, they had a really bad pay-per-views like Over the Limit. What's another one? SummerSlam, you can even say that was just not a great pay-per-view. No Way Out. Hell in a Cell was alright, but I mean, I got 15 categories. I'm not going to be looking at you the whole time because I haven't memorized it, obviously, but so anyways, let's get right started. I hope this only is like 10-12 minutes, so let's get it started. I got Diva of the Year. I got two people that come in mind. AJ or Eve. I mean, AJ's been on TV ever since she was with Daniel Bryan from WrestleMania, and then she went on to Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, and Kane with that whole segments. Then we had her becoming GM, obviously. Then she went to John Cena, and then ended the year off with Dolph Ziggler. So she's been on TV ever since March, April. But also I got Eve, and Eve, she started off the year with Zack Ryder, John Cena, and Kane. How she like made out with John Cena, and then she what was it? Then she turned heel, obviously, because she turned heel when she was trying to work with Booker T and all that. Then she became her assistant. Then at towards the end of the year, she obviously became Divas champion. So if I had to pick, I'm definitely gonna give this one to AJ because she just had some great segments, and yeah. Then we got the most improved superstar. Obviously it's gonna be Dolph Ziggler. I mean, he's just, even last year at the Royal Rumble 2011, he faced Edge for the world title, but he was great in 2011, but trust me, he's been even better in 2012. He's just shown us what he's got. He's got all the swag, I guess you could say. He's got a lot of momentum. He's won the Money in the Bank briefcase this year. He's going to be a future World Heavyweight Champion, I can tell you that right now. So I'm going to have to give you Dolph Ziggler. You could say like Daniel Bryan. You could say, I don't know. But that's the only one that comes to my mind is Dolph Ziggler, so I'm going to have to give it to Dolph Ziggler. Best DVD release. A lot have come into mind. The Attitude Era, Raw 100, The Rock. But I'm going to have to give this one to CM Punk, the best in the world. This DVD was just outstanding. They put out a lot of great matches on it, and it was just a fun DVD to sit through. And when it came out, I was like, oh my god, I got to get this. I really want to watch this. So that's what I'm picking. Most underrated superstar. I know he is my favorite wrestler and all that, but I have to give this one to Kofi Kingston. He can do so much. He has so great talent. He can do anything you ask him to do. He can jobber if you want him to. He can be main event caliber. He can do anything that you guys want, that the WWE wants him to do. So I would definitely have to give this one the underrated superstar, Kofi Kingston, because I mean, they haven't used him, and they can't, and they don't understand what he can do in the ring and how great he can do it. So most underrated would definitely have to be Kofi Kingston. Feud of the Year. A lot of people would say The Rock versus John Cena, Undertaker versus Triple H, Triple H versus Brock Lesnar, but one sticks out to me, and it would definitely have to be CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan. Not so much like on the mic wise and all that, and like but just their matches have been great, from Over the Limit and Money in the Bank. Those were great matches, so I definitely have to give CM Punk and Daniel Bryan the Feud of the Year. I couldn't think of Face of the Year, to be honest. There wasn't really that many. Well, I mean, there was faces, obviously, but I couldn't really think of, like, faces, so I couldn't think of this one at all. So if you guys comment in the comment section below, you tell me what you thought your face was in that. But I did pick a heel of the year, and you could say, like, Brock Lesnar when he, like, when he was facing Triple H, he was kind of a heel there. You could pick Dolph Ziggler, but I would definitely have to give this one to CM Punk. After Jerry Lawler returned, he was joking around about how he had a heart attack, and Paul Heyman was like pretending he had a heart attack and all that. So I would definitely have to give that one to CM Punk, heel of the year. Tag team of the year, I would definitely have to give this one to Team Hell No. There was some great tag teams this year. They really built up the tag team division this year. We had Rhodes Scholars, we had the Primetime Players. What else? I guess you could say Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. That was a good tag team. But I would definitely have to give this one to Team Hell No. They just had some awesome segments. They work together as a team. The segments with Dr. Shelby was awesome. So, for me, I would definitely have to say Team Hell No for Tag Team of the Year. Mark out moment of the year, I would definitely have to say Brock Lesnar returning. You could also say other things, but for me, I would definitely have to say that, because right when his music hit, I was like, oh yeah, here's some ass kicking gonna be happening. But you could say other ones. They could put a I don't know, but anyway, definitely Brock Lesnar returning. When he came out, I was like, oh man, this is not The Rock. This is Brock Lesnar. He's going to do some ass kicking to John Cena. Now, I just wanted to see what he was going to do to John Cena. So, obviously, Brock Lesnar returning. Best on the mic. Actually, I have two people who I could see. I definitely CM Punk, but I also threw Dolph Ziggler in there because he's improved so much on the mic. He says whatever he feels like. He's like the next CM Punk, kind of. CM Punk or Dolph Ziggler, I couldn't really decide, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Both of them were very good on the mic. Show or the pay-per-view of the year, I would definitely have to give it Extreme Rules. All of the matches on that card, we got they were outstanding. We got the 2 out of 3 falls, Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan. We got the Chicago Street Fight, Chris Jericho versus CM Punk. We got Brock Lesnar versus John Cena Extreme Rules match. Falls Count Anywhere, Randy Orton versus Kane. And other matches, but those were the main 4 matches, and that showed that was a good pay-per-view. You could also say WrestleMania, but WrestleMania, I mean, WrestleManias are usually always good, so I'm just going to leave that one out of the mix. We got Best Newcomer. I would definitely have to say Antonio Cesaro, just because he's put on great matches. He's done it. He's become United States champion. He's held the United States Championship ever since SummerSlam. So you could also say maybe Damian Sandow. You could say Ryback, but Antonio Cesaro, he's been in great matches. He's even been in a match with John Cena for 10 to 15 minutes. That was a great match on. I think that was tribute to the troops, actually. I don't know what that was. Maybe it was just a regular Raw, but he put on great matches with John Cena, Sheamus. So, Best Newcomer would definitely have to go to Antonio Cesaro. Match of the year. There was a lot of great matches this year. A lot coming to mind, like The Rock versus John Cena, Triple H versus Brock Lesnar, CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan at Over the Limit and Money in the Bank were great matches, but I would definitely have to give this one to Triple H versus Undertaker, End of an Era, Hell in a Cell match. Just like the whole match, just like the feeling of what's gonna happen, who's gonna win. It was just outstanding. Just like the length of the match was a great length. It was like 45 minutes, I would have to say. So I would definitely have to give Triple H versus Undertaker, End of an Era, Hell in a Cell match, match of the year. Superstar of the year, obvious, it's going to be CM Punk. He's held the WWE Championship for 365 days this year. He's competed in so many different matches he competed. Regular match, Elimination Chamber, Chicago Street, Triple Threat, Hell in a Cells, no disqualification matches. I don't know if I said that already, but you could also say Dolph Ziggler just because how much he's improved in the ring, outside the ring, whatever. He's improved so much, but I would definitely have to give this one to CM Punk for being the WWE Champion for a whole calendar year. Superstar to look out for in 2013. Obviously, you could say Dolph Ziggler. I'm gonna say Dolph Ziggler, but you could also say Wade Barrett, Antonio Cesaro. I know he's my favorite, but I'm definitely gonna say Kofi Kingston. Maybe towards the end of the year next year. You could say. Did I say Antonio Cesaro? Yeah, I said Antonio Cesaro. Damian Sandow, Cody Rhodes. So all those guys, but I would definitely have to give it to Dolph Ziggler just because he has the Money in the Bank briefcase. He's got all the momentum, and I think he's going to become World Heavyweight Champion sometime early next year. So and my last category is one. I added this. This is like one that I thought of would be a cool topic. One memorable moment that will happen in 2013. Obviously, you could say Dolph Ziggler winning the World Heavyweight Championship, but this one comes to mind. Antonio Cesaro winning the Money in the Bank. I would really like to see Antonio Cesaro winning this. Just the way he wrestles is a great wrestler. He could be a great World Heavyweight Champion. So I would really like to see him win the Money in the Bank briefcase. He can wrestle like I don't know what to say about him, but Antonio Cesaro, I want him to win the Money in the Bank and become future World Heavyweight Champion sometime next year or maybe early 2014. We'll see about that. So you could say Dolph Ziggler winning the World Heavyweight Championship, but I think more memorable will be Antonio Cesaro winning the Money in the Bank. Alright guys, so that's been it. I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's going to be very hard to upload since it's going to be a pretty long video. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a great new year. I'm pumped for WWE in 2013. It's going to be, let's hope that it's a great year. Keep our fingers crossed. I don't know. But anyways, guys, rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at DeShaunKnox10, and I will see you guys in 2013. So have yourselves a great new year, and we'll see you guys next time.